A woman was walking alone down a dark road when she suddenly heard a strange whistle. She looked around but saw nothing unusual. However, she knew that there had been frequent disappearances recently, so she broke into a run. In fact, this wasn't the first time something like this had happened. Not long ago, Officer Park from the police station received a report. A woman's body had been found in a rice field, dead in a drainage ditch, with her hands professionally bound. They followed every lead they could, but the case made no progress. Soon after, another woman dressed in red was found in a field, her hands tightly bound as well. Fortunately, this time, footprints were found at the scene, but before the crime scene was cordoned off, the local villagers had already destroyed the prints. That evening, Officer Park returned home and learned from his wife that there was a village fool who was obsessed with women in red and often followed them. Officer Park immediately sought out the mentally challenged man, but after questioning him, no valuable information was obtained. Meanwhile, in another scene, a strange man arrived in the village. The woman, frightened, fell into a field as she dared not look back. The man rushed to help her, and just as he did, Officer Park happened to pass by. He apprehended the man, only to learn that he was Officer Sue, a new colleague assigned to handle the recent series of missing person cases. Officer Park arrived at the scene, holding the fool's shoes and pressing them into the ground to make a footprint. Back at the station, he showed the fool the photo of the footprint, hoping to get a confession. But the fool remained completely blank. Officer Park decided to dig a hole to scare him. If he didn't confess, he'd be buried alive. Under the threat, the fool finally revealed the details of the crime, describing it in detail as the recorder captured his confession. However, Officer Sue felt that something was off. Despite the killer's own recounting of the events, he hesitated to say anything further. Officer Park soon brought in reporters to announce that the case was nearing closure, but Officer Sue noticed something alarming. The fool had burn marks on his hands. The victims had all been bound with knots, and it seemed impossible that a pair of injured hands could have done that.